lá, sem tempo pra perder. Foi a caixinha de som, tá menos que. Ontem ela tava rouca, caixinha de som, tipo, o som, o áudio muito estourando. Tudo que eu fiz, eu até falei de por coisa, o som atrapalha. O som atrapalha, quer dizer, o som melhor, né? O som melhorzinho. Mas prefiro usar a caixinha de som mesmo. Ai, vai lá, sem tempo pra perder. Acabei de comer, eu vim correndo pra cá. 8h20 ainda, dá tempo de sobra. Ou é sexta, quando for domingo, vai ser o dia inteiro nesse jogo aí. Porque eu vou ter muita coisa pra mostrar mesmo. As missões, né? Ai, vai lá. Sem perder tempo, sem perder tempo. Quando apitar 10 horas, eu paro a missão, né? A menos que estejam conversando, né? Aí, né? Pô, eu vou perder tempo não, que eu ver a melodia depois. Tipo, bateu 10 horas, eu caio fora. Para o que eu estiver fazendo, eu caio fora. Falei até cedo hoje. Eu derrubado de sono. Ah, tarde eu cochilei mesmo, tô no calor. Hoje eu não quis usar o ventilador de mesa, não. De rosto. Quando eu ficava ardendo os olhos. Foi todo mundo só o ventilador de teto mesmo. E se der certo, eu tomo mais água, tem aguinha aqui. Ontem foi a garrafa térmica, mas tem pouca água. Tipo, é bem pequena, né? Tem mais esse galão de água. Que o dia inteiro no T-Sims. É, também tem novidades lá. Vai lá, sem tempo pra perder. Tá, depois eu vou lá no bazar. Sem tempo pra perder, hein? Sem tempo pra perder, sem tempo pra perder. Tava adiantando aqui. Se tiver ruim, a internet vão ter sim, velho. Se tiver muito ruim, a internet. Nossa, que cara que deu, hein? Eu dei pra teleportar hoje. Eu dei pra jogar isso, não leva com preciso mesmo. Deu pra jogar, eu vou fazer só um vídeo, velho, por dia, por noite. Tem a missão de evento, mas eu tô fã. Fazer as missões principais mesmo. Sem tempo pra perder. Olha o que eu ganhei. Pedras bonitas e valiosa. Ah, acho que assim não atrapalha não a jogabilidade. É melhor deixar a câmera pequenininha, quer dizer, a tela da webcam pequenininha. Uau! Deixei salvo. Sem tempo a perder. Poxa, não peguei mini esse jogo tá doido, hein? Olha aqui, colete 10 mini esse jogo tá doido, hein?
Come take a look. There
Eita,
will
até
definitely be something
impossível
that
pra
catches your
jogar, vou
eye.
ter sim. Eu tenho uma novidade pra mostrar lá.
When you're high up,
Bom, aqui é
everyone
bem
can hear
aleatório,
your
as
voice.
missões, né? Missão principal. Mas antes.
Ad Astra Abyssosque.
É.
Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Adoro quando ela fala isso. Eu quero tirar uma fotinha depois. talvez até nenhuma. Tenho missões pra fazer. Então não dá pra ficar com a internet ruim. E nem oscilando também. Vai lá no bazar. Não tem tempo a perder, vou botar personagem ali, né? Tipo, no menu, no guia dos personagens. Não tenho tempo a perder, então vai lá. Se ficar impossível jogar, eu vou no T5, não quero nem saber, vídeo. Vou pra outro jogo. Tô louco pra ir lá no T5, porque lá é legalzinho também. GTA V não vou por enquanto, porque tem muita violência lá. Olha que eu infartei jogando lá. Eu depois jogar esse jogo, velho. Não vou mais usar a rede móvel porque não adianta. Se não dá pra jogar esse jogo hoje, eu não jogo. Hoje eu evito jogar isso à tarde. Por causa da internet, né? Às vezes dá uma caída da internet, aí o jogo tem que sair. Vai lá, consegui. O Inter acontece, ficar oscilando. Com isso. É só ir descendo por aqui, é pertinho, viu? Sumiu a terra da sabedoria. É só ir descendo, vai descendo. Ai, ai. É ele, tá postando. Pegar só o telefone tá aí depois ele descer, não é assim que funciona. Pô, dos tesouros. Esse é lá quando vai. Aqui, ó. Querendo que é por aqui. Tá. Você é da tua coisa. Querendo que é por aqui, lembra? Aqui mesmo. Vai, que gatinho. Vai ser a primeira que é buscar. Olha que gatinha ali dessa mina. Olha que gatinha mais linda. Olha que gatinha mais bonitinha. Nossa, me apaixonei. Oh, que gata mais linda, irmão. Olha a gata dela. Vai começar.
Huh. Revamping the stage for the festival couldn't have been easy, that's for sure. I bet this year's festival will be one to remember. I don't know much about the Grand Bazaar, but I do know that the residents here have a penchant for song and dance. Two things that the academia doesn't particularly approve of. Oh, and the perfume sold around here is a lot better than what you'll find elsewhere. The fragrances are longer lasting and they're gentler on your skin and... I mean, that's what I've heard at least.
A caixinha tá ótimo. Caixinha de som. Oh, que gata mais linda que a menina. Com licença. Vai implantar em próximo também. A Fuina fica doida mesmo. A Fuina já puxou meu ele, pegou pela orelha. Quando eu fiz isso. Eu falar com essa Lelê aqui. Pô, vai aqui. Isso. Oi, minha Lolizinha ali. Essa. É igual aquela história do conto de espada, né? Vou falar com ela. Fala aí.
Whoa! What's with your yellow hair? And why do your clothes look so funny? Are you an outlander? Did you know that the Sabzeruz festival is about to happen? There'll be loads of fun things to do at the festival. But the best part is when Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, passes out candy to everyone.
Até festival. Olha, pela informação Nossa, olha que gata mais linda. Eu tô pegando, né? Eu tô pegando, né? E aí, Jorge?
Things are really shaping up, and there's a buzz around the festival this year. We're expecting people from all over to come by this year and buy things during the festivities. Don't be fooled into thinking that Sumeru City has the best of everything. Some festival snacks are only offered here in the Grand Bazaar. And when it comes to musicians, dancers, or singers, the Grand Bazaar's got the best of the best. Sure, those folks at the Academia might not like it, but what's a festival without song and dance?
Porque eu tô vendo a pirâmide ali também. Ah, vai rolar um pouco, vai perder um pouquinho de tempo. Mas porque tem essa pirâmide aqui, deixa eu ver o que é. Porque tem essa pirâmide aqui, com o olho em cima. Ixi, que coisa esquisita. Só pode ser as pragas dos Illuminati. Só pode ser. Que coisa de Deus, né? Fala aí. Me conta as histórias.
Ah, dancing at the Sabzeruz festival. You know, I also danced when I was younger. As a child, I even asked my grandmother why we performed the dance for the Lesser Lord when it was originally done to honor the Greater Lord. My grandmother said that Greater Lord Rukadavata is a beloved deity and honored by all. And Lesser Lord Kusanali is too. If the goddess of flowers ever knew Lesser Lord Kusanali, then she would certainly have wished to be her friend and hold celebrations for her too. The Sabzeruz festival has been losing its appeal over the years. That is, until a wealthy benefactor stepped in this year and brought the festival back to life. I heard she forked out a lot of mora to make it all happen.
Alguém tá no papo, Lilo. Uau. Meu Deus, calma aí. Não, a foto do Greg, não só a foto dele.
Is there no future for me?
Coincidência. Olha que bonitinha. Aproveitar, né, o momento. Vai chegar o momento de tirar a foto dela. Ontem eu não tive essa oportunidade. Nilo. Olha. Oi, menina. Ah, piscou bem na área. Faz mal não, faz mal não. Outra foto. Isso. Aguarda, né? Um momento, né? É bonitinho. Isso. Já tô pegando não também. Tá, como é que você tem uma foto com ela agora? Tipo, não só foto dela, tem uma foto com ela.
As on the stage, one must act with gumption.
Tem uma foto com ela. Ai, Caco, cadê? Isso. Tirar foto com ela. Guarda esse momento, hein? Pronto. Guarda esse momento, né? Momento raio. Eu vou botar lá na comunidade depois. Ah, não, deixa eu ver ela de perto, bem de perto, ali logo. Oi, coisa minha. Oi, meu bebê. Ele sumiu. Cara, também ela sumiu, né? Ela tá aí, né? Deixa eu ver os detalhes dela com ele. Olha a barriga de ferro. Quer ver os detalhes? Louco! Olha o chinelinho dela. Com as unhas feitas. Quer dizer, é isso. Com as unhas feitas. Só que lembra um pouco a Yaka. Qual o poder que ela tem? Olha que coisa mais linda essa menina, viu? Ela que é um dragão? Sei lá. Eu quero saber mais sobre ela. Não, agora eu vou ficar tipo fuçando ela, olhando pra ela aí, pra ver que poder que ela tem. Como é que vai ser? Cadê? Aqui. A água.
In work
Ela
as
solta
on the
água, foi.
stage, one must act with gumption.
Aqui, ela solta a água. Ela tem um elemento hídrico igual a foina tem. Nossa, tu tá pegando com a foina. Ela solta a água também igual a foina. Já pegando ali, né? Oh, que linda, mais linda essa menina. Não chego com isso. Só me apego demais. Chega, né? Eu falo com ela aqui com isso.
Nilu, your outfit looks amazing. There's also something different about you from when we first met up.
I thought I'd add a little extra pizzazz to my dress for the festival. See?
Wow, did you sew all that yourself?
Uh-huh. Sewing is a fundamental skill for everyone in the theater company because we make all our own
Eu
costumes.
só peguei no canilo.
Did you know that Mr. Zubair not only can make costumes, but props too? I've noticed that you can't keep your eyes off this crown. Would you like to try it on?
May I?
Viu?
Of course. The legends say that the goddess of flowers had beautiful horns on her head, so this crown was made to reflect that.
É, em Fontaine também.
Dunyarzad, you look absolutely stunning with it on.
Que bom.
It's like I'm looking at the goddess of flowers herself.
Que eu gostei dela, eu gostei desse lugar.
Hey, is that who Paimon thinks it is?
Ah,
It looks like Catherine.
Olha a Catarininha. Acabei de ver ela aí, uma espécie. Tá, mas isso não deu importância, mas ela é bem importante.
Come to think of it, Paimon's only ever seen her behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild.
Até de
This
fora.
is the first time we've ever seen her taking a break. Hey, Catherine.
Oh, hey! It's the Traveler and Paimon! What's shaken?
Whoa. Break time Catherine sure sounds a lot less formal than usual. Paimon was still waiting for her to say Ad Astra Abyssosque.
Sure. Standing behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild doesn't require any complicated functions. But saying and doing the same old things over and over again can get pretty monotonous. Like watching the same Fontaine movie day after day. But take you two, for example. You travel across Tevat to enrich your lives and gain new experiences.
Well, we enjoy traveling across Tevat and all that, but we're mainly looking for clues about his sister.
Não, fala que o tio no jogo fica salva no.
Yes, you should keep searching. Sometimes the answers we're looking for aren't necessarily at our intended destination. Instead, they're found along the way.
Huh. Haven't we heard someone say something pretty similar recently? Anyways, what brings you out here, Catherine?
No, not particularly. I guess you could say that I'm loving the recent atmosphere here. If festivals bring happiness to everyone, then that's where their true value lies. Oh, it looks like it's about time for me to be heading back now.
Alright, we'll see you next time at the Adventurers Guild. Oh, by the way, thanks for connecting us with the Eremites. We've already made some great friends in Sumeru City thanks to you.
I'm sure you two will get along well with the people here. You've already been blessed by the element of Dendro after all. See you around.
There's something really different about Catherine today.
Hey, traveler. Paimon.
Oh, hey, Dia. What's going on?
I've got something to tell ya. My lady knows you're looking for ways to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali, and she's been trying to come up with a way to help you. Well, I have an idea that might help.
Are you serious? We'd love that.
It might not necessarily pan out, so don't get your hopes up too much. I'll need to take you two somewhere and ask someone some questions. My lady is feeling a little worn out at the moment. Nilu's found a place for her to rest. After I take my lady home, let's meet in front of the Citadel of Rexar.
Sounds like a plan.
Let's
head over to the Citadel of Rexar and wait for Dia.
Vocês viram o bico dela? Meu Deus do céu.
What's so great about
Percebe
Sumeru
que ela
toys
fez.
and
Ai,
toys?
ai.
stall in the whole bazaar.
Life is so dull here.
Welcome.
Cadê? Tem
Get
a
your spices
personagem
here.
aqui, né?
We've got all kinds.
Every item. I've got great.
Algo interessante pra dançar aí, né? Pô, deixa eu chegar. Não, espera um tempo, pô. Tô sem tempo. Tô sem tempo, sem perder tempo. Então, tô no jeito mesmo esse jogo aí. Tô perdendo tempo com as minhas. Tô sem tempo. Agora só ir aqui. Musiquinha bem heavy, né? Oh yeah.
Sorry, I'm late. It took some convincing for the master and mistress to believe that Miss Dunyarzad was only sitting in the port for a while because she was in a bad mood. Anyway, I guess I should be thanking you. I haven't seen Miss Dunyarzad that happy in a long time. If it wasn't for you two, she probably would have been caught and dragged back much earlier.
You sure sound a whole lot nicer than when we first met, Dia. Who would have thought you had such a soft spot for Dunyarzad?
It's called being a professional. I'm a bodyguard, and I work for whoever's paying.
Look, Dia's blushing.
Listen, you two. I don't expect to be working for Miss Dunyarzad very long, but I hope to finish things on a positive note if possible. Let's cut the chit-chat and head into the Citadel. We'll see if the person I know has a way for you two to meet with the Lesser Lord.
Pra poder andar bem pertinho dela. Bom, seria melhor se fosse grátis, né?
Oh, hey, Chief.
Ha, Dia!
Oi.
What are you doing here? And well,
Hey, Chef,
didn't
yeah.
expect to see you three together.
I take it you all know each other already?
Mm-hmm. We met this morning after the Adventurers Guild pointed us to Ozfon for more info.
No kidding. Huh. So, where's Ruksha? I thought I'd help these two out by asking about the theft. Anything you can tell him?
Rookshaw's gone over to the academia. The Grand Sage recently ordered Sumero City to begin bolstering its defenses, so people from all over have been called back to the city. Since you've already mentioned the theft, I suppose I might as well tell them what we know.
Appreciate it, Chief.
Theft? Sorry, what the heck are you guys talking about?
Just recently, the Academia lost something, and there's a chance the item is connected with the Dendro Archon. This case might just somehow help you in meeting her.
I suppose that's one way to look at it. But if you ask me, the case is more about the Academia than anything else. Let me fill you in. The Academia recently sent a convoy to pick up an important package from Aru village. Word got out, and the convoy was robbed on its way back. The Grand Sage took the whole matter very seriously. Not only did he dispatch the Matra, but also enlisted our help in the search for leads. All we know so far is that whatever was stolen is currently in Port Ormos.
You two have heard of Port Ormos, haven't you? It's the largest commercial port in all of Sumeru. You can travel there by leaving Sumeru City and heading south along the river. The Academia's grip isn't long enough to reach all the way to Port Ormos, so the city's a little more laid back, meaning the population's also a mixed bag. You never know who you'll meet there.
Apparently what was lost has a great deal to do with the Akasha, knowledge, and even the gods. I'm afraid I don't have any other details for you, though. If you're interested, maybe you could head to Port Ormos and ask around yourselves. If you want my advice, try introducing yourselves as students of the Academia once you're there.
Are you serious, Chief? All the Academia students are in Sumeru City, you know. Why should they pretend to be students in Port Ormos?
If you're also interested, just go there and see what happens.
Count me out. I've got plenty of work to do here for the Homayani family. And take it from me, if you two really do decide to visit Port Ormos, you'd best watch your backs. Let's just say that the Eremites there aren't nearly as friendly as those here in Sumeru City. There are even some extremists who go around shouting slogans like, "Retake Sumeru for King Deshret." Word is that more and more are joining their movement. They're becoming a real headache for Chief and the others.
You bet they are. King Deshret's been dead for thousands of years. Now they start spreading rumors of his return. Ridiculous.
Not everyone's like you, Chief. Even the desert natives who abandoned their homes in the wilderness still wish to have a god of their own. Well, Traveler, that's about all the information we have for you.
Thanks, Dia! And you too, Osfond! Since we've gathered all we could for the moment in Sumeru City, let's head to Port Ormos and see what we can find next.
Miss Dunyarzad is looking forward to seeing you both at the Sub-Zerus Festival, so be sure to get yourselves back here in time for that. Good. Then we'll see you both at the Sub-Zerus Festival.
Vai ter festival? Mal, mas eu tenho que fazer agora. Missão concluída. Tá, mas antes eu vou dar um tiro nela, né? Rapidinho. Né, garotinha? Olha que coisa mais. Deixa eu ver essa gata aí de perto aqui, que eu gosto dela pra caramba. Gostei dela pra caramba. E aí, minha gata ali? Eu vou colocar ela no país mágico, dar um cheiro nela. Dar um cheiro na minha bebezinha. O que é isso aqui nela? Sei lá, uma pirâmide de cabeça pra baixo. É, Sumeru, né? Ah, tá. Sumeru tem pirâmide. Porque isso aqui vai ser pirâmide com olho aqui, ó. Eita, nós. Ah, tem um poder de fogo, né? Tem. Aqui, ó. Ah, tem um poder de fogo. Aqui, ó, poder de fogo dela. É, dá pra notar que ela é bem apimentada, né? Tipo, vocês entenderam, né? Vocês entenderam, né? Espero que entenderam. Tipo, a relação aqui. Relação apimentada, bem boa. Não, chega. Não, senão eu vou sair daqui hoje, senão eu vou... Senão eu vou acabar essa missão, tipo, senão eu vou ver dentro, né? Eu vou nesse posto. E aí, o que sujeira que eu faço aqui? Querem que eu vá de navio? Eu vou. De barco ali. Então, vai lá. Tem um barco ali. Eu vou de barco, ok? Vai. 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 Não, tem um mais perto aqui. Eu vou usar esse barco pra alguma coisa. Vai ser bem útil. Oxe. Não vai dar pra andar, então eu vou de barco. Ai, o bom e velho barco quebra-mar. O barco que eu gosto. Porque eu não desbloqueio o transporte. Você não tem que ir de barco. Pular no ponto fazer sei lá o quê. Nossa, com a TV alta dá a impressão que tem gente aqui dentro de casa. Onde é que tá o barco? Ô, caralho! Você lembra disso com você já? Como eu tô em missão, então não dá pra ficar mostrando coisa não. É só seguir reto ali. Pegar o barco. Vou de barco, vou a pé, mas nem ferrando. Vou a pé nem ferrando. O barco tá aqui, ó. Não é brincadeira. Lá que barco dá? O quebra-mar ali, mas é o que barco dá? Deixa eu entrar dentro dele rapidinho. Tentando perder muito tempo, né? Olha o barquinho. É de remo. É claro que é assim, né? É fica medieval. Pô, peraí, eu vou fazer o freio ainda pra mim, né, velho? Pra fonte dentro. Calma aí. Deixa eu já pegar isso aqui. Deixa eu pegar isso aqui. Isso aqui é pra puxar. Tá, sem tempo pra perder, vou pegar o barco. Nossa, eu tenho medo de emoção, velho. Eu consegui chegar até aqui. Você lembra que eu já mostrei? Já mostrei aqui no canal do YouTube aí. Olha, olha, olha. Lembra que eu tava com as missões lá em Mondstadt, ainda tá nem em livro ainda. Bom, muitos pensam que esse barco vai cair nas ruas, mas já teve um evento que teve esse barco. Vai lá. Nossa, tô tremendo de emoção, velho. De alegria. Opa, peraí, com licença. Olha, foi tudo já. Missões de essa. Lá vem a Caterine. Missão do Arconte. Olha aqui, ó. Ai, senhor. Eu vivo sem tempo, mó ruim. Eu vivia no tédio, agora eu vivo sem tempo. Eu fico no tecido o dia inteiro e nem percebo. Tecido, pra quem não conhece, é um jogo de... Olha que música é. Um jogo de que é construir casa e criar família. Oxi, que essa mãozinha boba em mim, tocando em mim. Bom, deixa pra lá. Nossa. Eu comi. Oh, valeu pelo presente, eu já esperava. Valeu pelo presentinho. Já falei que ela conhece pra ganhar um presentinho. Valeu, presente. Olha o restaurante dele. Pô, o que tem pra vender? Tem coisa aí pra vender pra ele? Posso comprar um lanchinho? Não vou cozinhar não. Me dá aí uns lanches. Minha gata tá dormindo ali. Me dá uns lanches aí. Receita. Pra aprender a cozinhar. Já que esse jogo me faz cozinhar direto, então. Qual a especialidade que tem? Olha, bolinha de. Bolinha de. Igual de festa, velho. Dá eu comer isso. Opa. Eu gosto de bolinha de festa. Bolinha de queijo. Isso aqui eu nunca comi. Mas revive o personagem, então vai ser útil. Navio batata. Revive o personagem também vai ser útil. Valeu, agora eu vou seguir meu caminho. Valeu, hein? Opa, eu perdi. É ali, tá mandando ele.
Fresh fruits and veggies. Quality and quality.
Eu tô me secando pra mim, não. Você vai com isso. Não, minha razão de jogar esse jogo é essa. Ficar perto das meninas conhecidas. Mas também que eu vou jogar o jogo do jeito certo, né? Vou fazer as missões e tudo. E até aqui tá pequeno ali. Não, vou dar um cheiro nela. Vou fazer isso aqui, ó. Pensar que ia dar um cheiro na minha. Bom, tá vendo, porque não, né? Vou dar um cheiro aqui. Por que não dá pra falar com ela? Sei lá, esse jogo tá bugado. Eu não tô no modo online nem nada. Que estranho o jogo ficou. Ah, fora, velho. Qualquer coisa me distrai nesse jogo. Oi? Oi, minha dançarina.
Just ask the cats how fresh my fish is.
Se fizesse no GTA, os caras metem bala.
He will pay the price one day.
Se fizesse no GTA 5, os caras metem bala. Bem aqui. Lugar legal. Quem eu vou ver? Ah, chatinho,
Come
eu tô indo.
and have a good look yourself.
Ah, é chato porque eu só
Traditional
quero moeda.
spices of the
Eu
highest
penso em
quality,
moeda.
made with pride and experience.
You've got a deal. I can't thank you enough for always looking after my business.
A Daya ninguém faz
Believe
isso, velho.
me, I'm not
Da
making
floresta
this
ou
up.
do deserto?
Several
Agora eu não sei,
Eremite
velho.
mercenary groups are nearly in open conflict, but does the core of 30 care? And that's
Não,
not
mas
all.
eu só quero conhecer.
Did you
Já
know
percebi.
that?
Wow!
A dona
Talk
Florentina.
about hurly-burly! This place is busy! Guess that's only to be expected for the largest port in Sumeru.
Esse lugar me representa.
Maybe it's because of what Dia told us earlier, but Paimon can't seem to shake the feeling that there's also danger lurking in these crowds. Ooh. Let's get our bearings so we can start looking for leads. We know that whatever the Academia lost is related to the gods. But other than that, we don't have much else to go on. Osfund told us to try posing as Academia students while asking around. Paimon checked the Akasha on the way here, and the Academia doesn't seem to have any research facilities in Port Ormos. Paimon doesn't get it. Won't we look even more suspicious going around saying we're Academia students and asking about the stolen item? Well, given all the people that come through here every day, if there's any information to be found, Paimon bets we could find it in the market. Let's ask around and see what we come up with.
Com licença, minha doçura. Olha, ela é tão bonitinha assim. Ai, ai, ai. Chega com isso. Ele fica agarrado a mim, né?
Welcome. Welcome. How can I help you
Eu
too?
tô sem tempo, né?
Hi there. We would like to ask you a question. Do students from the Academia ever come to Port Ormos?
Of course. Especially around this time of year. Students from Sumeru City that are about to graduate often come to Port Ormos to cut loose a little. Many people often talk about how hard it is to get accepted into the Academia, let alone graduate. But those who finish their studies and go on to become full-time researchers at the Academia have it even harder. Sure, we may not be Sumeru City, but Port Ormos offers beautiful scenery and a stress-free environment. Some even say it's good luck to come to Port Ormos, so students and researchers come flocking here when things get to be too much at the Academia. Ah, you see over there? Those are students from the Academia. They've been looking worried and miserable ever since they got here a few days ago. If you ask me, the life of a merchant is better. So long as the Akasha teaches us what we need, then life is good.
Those students seem to be discussing something. Let's see if we can listen in.
Já não quero, tá me dando sono, eu tô esgotado.
Nothing but smooth talk all day.
Não, estudante. Os netos. Tem nada contra, só as curiosidades. Não vai mais nada aqui, além de estudante. Tem que curtir a vida.
It's no good. I've tried asking around, but I haven't been able to learn anything useful. Not to mention that a bunch of scary-looking Eremite mercenaries have been posted along the streets now.
There's been a lot of fighting between the different Eremite factions in Port Ormos. If we choose to move on our own, then it would be wise to steer clear of them. Especially the group that's constantly shouting some stuff about King Deshret and some resurrection. I've even heard that the Citadel of Regzar is starting to get fed up with them. What was that group called again? Ein something or other?
They're called Ein el Akhmar. Today, I heard that the thing we're after might be in their possession at the moment.
Wait, come again?
Don't you see? Many of the Eremites in Port Ormos deal with trading this kind of thing. They're usually pretty wary of outsiders, but not so with students of the Academia. It's because the kind of goods that students are looking for aren't the kind of goods that Eremites are after. As long as they know you're a student, then deals can be made. I've heard that Ein al-Hakmar likes to set up shop at the Jafar Tavern. Supposedly, if you're willing to part with 500,000 Mora, they'll give you info on anything.
Wait, did you say 500,000? If information alone costs that much, then how could we ever afford to buy what we're looking for? I guess we might as well give up on trying to graduate this way.
I wouldn't worry too much. Our field of research is very niche. Who else could possibly be after that kind of shady knowledge? I bet it's practically worthless to anyone aside from us.
Well, I guess that makes sense. then the only thing left for us now is to find a way in. Why don't we all just pool our money together and pay for the information?
Whoa! Did you hear that? A niche field of research and shady knowledge? It all sounds pretty suspicious to Paimon. Is knowledge something people just buy and sell like that? So, what's your plan?
Tá vendo?
Wait, didn't you hear what they just said? Buying information is going to cost us 500,000 mora! Have you lost your mind? Oh, all right. Paimon never thought she'd agree to parting with that kind of mora. But if you know what you're doing, then we should give it a shot. We heard those students talking about. Let's find a seat somewhere and see if we can spot the group they mentioned.
Só ver essa beleza aqui. O comerciante aqui. Não é mercenário. Deixa eu ver essa beleza aqui. Oi, minha bebê. Chega pra lá, eu vou falar com.
Your work is crucial. Don't slack off.
Got it. You're completely right.
Deixa eu ver essa beleza aqui. Oi. Oi, ela aí. Quer dizer, não conheço, mas eu gostei dela.
What you see is what we've got. Feel free to look around.
A vendedora.
What's going on?
The back view.
How can there be Kairagi here?
Oh, you've arrived. Please, take a seat.
So, they think that they can go toe-to-toe with the boss? Huh! Once we reclaim the power of King Deshret, they'll be the first that the boss punishes.
They're nothing to be afraid of. Our main rival now is the Caracal Battalion. They've also amassed a significant amount of more this time, so we mustn't underestimate them.
How can the Caracal Battalion compete with the boss when they're nothing but a bunch of money-grubbing opportunists out for a quick mora?
Yeah, with Boss's fervent devotion, he'll be able to use this power to bring our god back this time.
Huh. All these guys talk about is King Deshret, so they're probably the ones we're looking for.
Greater Lord Ruka Devata. That traitor and her followers must not be spared. The day will come when King Deshret exacts vengeance on Sumeru, and all of them shall be punished.
And then...
Yeah, Paimon was wondering what they meant too. We should ask about that if we get the chance later.
Tá, vou aguardar pouco. Se eu ficar sem tempo, paciência.
What you see is what we've got. Feel free to look around. Welcome.
Should I adjust the shipping schedule?
There's no difference between the desert and the sea.
What's going on? How can there be Kairagi here?
Goodness. How can some people be so gullible?
Olha o navio lá. Olha o navio ali. Quer ver? Olha o navio bem ali. Legal, hein? Legal.
Welcome. Let me see what we've got. Feel free to look around.
Between the desert and the sea?
Doente, imagina.
What's going on? How can there be Kairagi here?
É, não, a gente imagina ainda. Não, é pra terminar isso. Porque o submarino não é um engraçado.
There's no difference between the desert and the sea?
What's going on?
Submarino
How can there be
é
Kairagi here?
Esse país é...
So then, what happened next?
É, faz lembrar de outras vidas que eu tive.
There's no difference between the desert and the sea?
What's going on? How can there be Kairagi here?
How can some people be so gullible?
Why does it have to be? Got it, got it. Oh, so then, what happened next? Feel free to look around. Welcome.
What's going
Ninguém
on?
imagina eu passar
How
por
can
esse
there be
desert.
Kairagi
Should
here?
I adjust the shipping schedule?
Got it, got it. Oh, so then, what happened next? Why does it have to be this way? Let me see what we've got. Feel free to look around.
É...
There's no
Uau.
difference between the desert and the sea?
Tem que falar com ele, é feio.
What's going on?
Não,
How
eu
can there be
vou
Kairagi here?
Should I adjust the shipping schedule?
falar com um deles. Eu não filme com a cara dele, mas tudo bem.
Huh? Who are you? What do you want?
Ah, não sou
A
viajante.
traveler?
Now's probably not the time to talk about that. Didn't the students say Eremites are wary of outsiders?
Ah, fosse eu falar isso.
A student? Huh. What's a student from Sumeru City doing in Port Ormos? Ah, well, if it's info you want, you've come to the right place. The question is, can you afford it?
Hã? Ah, por mim eu pego bem sim.
Paimon can't stand to see so much more ago. But there's no other choice right now.
Eu quero gastar isso, deixa eu gastar.
Here, this is the merchant's address. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it there. Hmm? Well, what are you waiting for?
Por mim eu pago a fortuna.
Oh, that's right! We heard you mention King Deshret just now. We're actually interested to know more
O
because...
lugar dela é bem estilo web.
Because we're... archaeology students!
Fine. Since you've already handed over the Mora, I guess I can throw in a little extra info. As you can see, members of Ain al-Ahmar are devout believers of King Deshret. Years ago, King Deshret founded the great desert nation that was our homeland. It was an advanced civilization, far beyond anything you'll see in present-day Sumeru. King Deshret was the rightful god of wisdom, but he was betrayed by a companion he trusted. She even stripped him of his title, God of Wisdom.
So, you mean the traitor was...
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, yes. That shameless wretch destroyed King Deshret's civilization, and our ancestors were forced to flee to this land where we were made to suffer the tyranny of our enemies. Furthermore, she conspired with the academia to cover up the truth of her actions, and create the merciful and benevolent facade for which she is now known. Ugh, just thinking about it sickens me. But the story doesn't end there, oh no. King Deshret isn't truly dead. The voice of the Oracle has been heard in the desert, prophesying his resurrection. Mark my words, our god shall return. And when that day comes, all followers of the traitor and all the desert dwellers who have forgotten their true god will suffer retribution together. If what I'm saying makes you shiver with fear, it might not be too late for you to become a believer of King Deshret. I don't have anything to say to you academia people about that. I think this conversation has reached its end.
Not just yet. This man is a fraud.
Huh?
You again? Deranged academia lunatic.
Yes, it's me again. I already warned you that if you weren't willing to sit and discuss things with me, I'd take measures to make things uncomfortable for you. Listen to me. That address he gave you is fake. Or at least, you won't find a merchant waiting for you there. This group has been boasting all around that they can provide information on a certain item as a means of luring people into their territory. Once you show up, they keep up the act until they have hard evidence that you want to purchase said item. Then they use that to squeeze you for all the more you're worth.
Hey! Shut it all, Hatham! What are you playing at, trying to ruin our business like this, hmm?
I told you the other day. I wish to discuss my terms with your boss.
Ha! The boss made it perfectly clear that he won't negotiate with you.
Yes, and in no uncertain terms. But that was then. It does not preclude him from changing his mind in the future.
I'm warning you. Don't push us, or this could get ugly. We don't usually get rough with people from the academia because it just complicates things. For a lunatic like you, though, we might just have to make an exception.
If you're suggesting that we escalate this from a verbal exchange to a physical one, I accept. After all, even the Archons used war to negotiate the ownership of Tevat. If, on the other hand, we can't agree on any means of negotiation at all, then I'm afraid my next course of action will sting a little more than the mere falling through of a few business deals. I will jeopardize the Eremite's reputation, which I know you value above all else. I am quite confident that if I began to take such action, your boss would willingly approach me himself. However, I fear that by then, some things will have happened that cannot be undone. Also, a word of advice. I suggest you tell your boss exactly what happened here today. Otherwise, he might blame you for not telling him in the future.
What did you say?
Consider this. Have I ever failed to follow through on my word in the past?
This guy is really out of his mind.
Okay then. If you really have a death wish, let's meet a week from today. The pier in front of the Pharos Lighthouse, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, sharp. Don't expect us to hold back.
Not so fast. First, you return the 500,000 mora to them.
Please, I beg you, don't provoke them. We can't afford any trouble with this crowd. They haven't even paid for their food yet.
Ah, Mr. Iman. There appears to be fewer staff in the restaurant recently. This wouldn't happen to be because they're all busy spreading the word to the students, would it?
Well...
Someone who chooses to do business with a group like that really can't afford to get so flustered the instant someone confronts them about it. Consider the meal compensation for our silence. I'd say you're getting an excellent deal.
Whoa, did you see that? He not only got us our Mora back, but sent the Amorites running too! Plus, he seems to know a lot about what's going on around here. Let's catch up with him and ask some questions! He went that way! After him!
Oh, so then what happened next?
Isso aqui, ó. Não, lâmpada mágica. Esse aqui é. Alcançar sei lá quem. Ai. É hoje, viu?
What do you want?
Túnel.
No need for thanks. My goal was to get to them, and you two gave me just the opportunity I needed. We're even. Oh, I advise you to keep your distance from them. Since they weren't able to make off with your Mora in the end, they might harass you again in the future. All right. Goodbye.
Hold your horses! We still have something to ask you about! Since you tore through their scam right in front of them, you must know the real story about certain something, no?
Who exactly are you two? And why are you inquiring about that? A student. Right. Look, you should know that those thugs conducting business with you had nothing to do with your lie.
Huh? Oh, yeah! He's really strong! Weren't you saying something about a physical exchange? We can help with that.
He doesn't even have a vision. Forget it.
Maybe not, but he can still use elemental energy. Otherwise, there's no way we'd go asking for info from from guys like that. Those hot-headed thugs are definitely gonna bring a lot of backup for your next meeting. Even if you don't go alone, you won't regret taking us with you.
All right, I accept. Got a pen and paper? If you're searching for someone who sells that kind of merchandise, I'll give you one of their addresses, and you can try your luck. We'll reconvene at the appointed time by the pier. It doesn't matter if you show up or not.
So, since you were happy to give us this merchant's information, does that mean you can tell us exactly what we're after?
You were willing to part with 500,000 Mora for something and you didn't even know what it was? Okay. Well, if you truly are as skilled as you claim, then you can beat the answer out of them when they become hostile. Look, if you've been making inquiries, then you have to know something by now. Tell me what you know so far, so I don't waste time repeating information.
We know it's connected to the academia somehow, and that not only do the Eremites deal in it, but some students want to get a hold of it too. What else?
You know almost everything there is to know, but you're unable to compile this information because you've never seen the object before. This is what you've been looking for.
Paimon can't tell what it is. It looks like some kind of ornament.
This is a knowledge capsule. To put it simply, it's a vessel that can store a fixed quantity of canned knowledge. It's like a miniature Akasha. Anyone who links it to their personal Akasha terminal instantly becomes privy to its contents. Correct. Anyone. Unlike the Akasha, which heavily regulates who can access what information, knowledge capsules confer their contents without any requisites.
That's amazing!
It's essentially a convenient and harmless vestibule for knowledge. Unfortunately, it's illegal in Sumeru to privately possess or trade them. They were created as a means for scholars to transfer knowledge gained from Irminsul into the Akasha, and are intended to be destroyed immediately after use. But despite strict regulations, some of these knowledge capsules will always escape destruction. After all, there will always be those in this world who are dissatisfied with life as designed for them by the Akasha and wish to change their fate. Over the past century, a wide variety of canned knowledge has been leaked from the academia. Now, in Port Ormos, the valuable ones are a means to Mora for the Eremites. Meanwhile, those which the Eremites deem to be useless to them occasionally prove useful to the common citizens and hapless academia students. Well, I think that about sums it up. Ah, so that's your true objective. With our current arrangement, I don't believe I can offer an answer. You're still resolved. Fine. Let's talk somewhere with fewer people.
Tá, onde eu vou agora? Ok. Lugar mais isolado. Olha que legal que a janela. Bem no estilo web. Eu quero a mesquita islâmica. Peguei.
Let's continue our conversation here. If you wish to learn more about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost, then you must help me with something. I need you to find someone named Dory, a traveling merchant. Unlike the peddlers who hawk inferior knowledge capsules, she often has quality goods in stock. Some say that as long as there is profit to be made, there is nothing she won't dare to sell. She's guarded against people from the Academia because most of her wares don't comply with Academia regulations. I think she blacklisted me. I met with her informant, but it soon became clear that they had no intention of letting me get any further. Become one of Dory's customers and earn her trust. This is my condition for further collaboration.
Why do you want us to meet with her?
Until you complete this task, you don't have question privileges.
Fine. So how do we go about doing this?
You two are outlanders who haven't been here for long, so Dory should view you as safe clients. I'll give you the informant's address and their contact password. Beyond the password, though, I have no way of knowing what other tricks she might have up her sleeve. You'll have to improvise.
This is kind of nerve-wracking.
The true challenge begins after you meet her. She has a keen nose for Mora and a shrewd eye for wares, and she only likes customers who she deems to have good taste. I'll prepare some funds for you. Buy her highest quality wares and earn her approval.
But we only just saw a knowledge capsule for the first time. We don't know how to tell which ones are good and which ones are bad. Is that something we can learn quickly?
That's true. Have you two heard of elemental sight? Oh? That's a surprise. Guess I'll have to hold you in higher regard. Anyway, that ability should resolve your issue. Here are 2 knowledge capsules. Tell me, can you detect any difference in their quality?
They look the same to Paimon.
Try inspecting them with elemental sight.
How'd it go? Did you see anything?
Rumor has it that higher quality knowledge capsules generally appear brighter when viewed through elemental sight. That's because knowledge originates from Irminsul, the root of Dendro power itself. The more powerful the knowledge, the richer it is in Dendro energy. However, some canned knowledge with a high concentration of elemental energy is of little use in contemporary times, so those capsules are of little value. Using elemental sight is merely a stopgap measure, but it should suffice for earning Dory's trust.
That sounds pretty impressive.
Here's a sheet with the informant's location and contact password, and here is the mora for purchasing canned knowledge. Don't be cheap. You'll need to spend to catch Dory's eye. If there's any mora left over, just keep it. Oh, and be sure to exercise some caution. There have been Matra present in Port Ormos lately. Your efforts will be for naught if they catch you.
Matra?
They belong to the Academia's regulatory body. They also handle cases of illegal canned knowledge transactions. Like I said, the Academia has banned both their trade and possession. The Matra are razor sharp. You're in for nothing good if they lock their sights onto you. If you two want to back out, now's the time. Okay, then we have a deal. If you succeed in your dealings with Dory, come find me at the Wikela Funduk. We'll have an open discussion then.
Looking at what Al-Haytham wrote, Dory's informant is a traitor near Old Ormos. Let's follow these instructions and try to get in contact with him.
Hello. What are you two looking to buy?
Yeah. Wait, are you sure you're remembering that right? Paimon doesn't think it was that on the paper.
What a unique palette. We have unripe horror fruits, but we usually keep them in the back. I'll have someone escort you.
Following the paper got us past the first round.
Ronak, these two want to buy unripe horror fruits. Show them to the warehouse.
Got it. You two, please follow me. You two have a fascinating fashion sense. We haven't seen a customer wearing a Sumeru rose for quite some time.
Hold on. Let me think. Sumeru rose means common merch. No, look again. We're obviously wearing morning flowers.
Ah, my mistake. I do apologize.
Whew. That pop quiz sure was scary.
The warehouse is up ahead. Please follow me. Before I retrieve your products, I need to confirm a few things. Please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice.
Hold on. That's not right. Taken by mice means they sold out.
I'm sorry. But as things currently stand, we won't be able to fulfill your order. Why don't you two think things over?
He's cautious of us. Let's take a closer look at the paper that Al-Haytham gave us.
Before I retrieve your products, I need to confirm a few things. Please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice. Thanks. If better goods come in, you'll be the first to know. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
Yep, that's the right answer. But eating hara fruit that makes your head and ears ring sounds like a bad life decision.
Would you like your hara fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru City or Port Ormos style? I'm guessing that you're going for a more traditional packaging since this is your first time here.
Wait a sec. Sumeru City style means we're only buying a few things. He won't take us to see Dory if we do that.
I'm sorry. But as things currently stand, we won't be able to fulfill your order. Why don't you two think things over?
He's cautious of us. let's take a closer look at the paper that Al-Haytham gave us.
Meu, eu que não vou sair daí, velho. Ainda é lá pra sair daí.
Before I retrieve your products, I need to confirm. Please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mine. Thank you. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
Yep, that's the right answer. But eating hara fruit that...
Would you like your hara fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru City or Port Ormos style? Wow, you two sure are generous customers. We'll be sure to package your products beautifully. Okay. Everything has been confirmed. Miss Dory is waiting for you up at... Shoot! It's the Matra! Run!
What? The Matra? Where? Al-Haytham said we're done for if they catch us. We gotta get out of here. We don't know this area, so let's follow that informant.
Vai fugir pra onde? E de quem? Deixa eu aumentar aqui, senão eu não escuto pega nenhum. Aqui.
He ran that way!
Também, nem me levei até a dois. É aqui, né?
Look, he's over there!
Ai, 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 viu? Pronto. Ai, ai. Meu dedo tá doendo. Ai, que a dói fica. Ei, que a dói fica.
Hey! If you're hiding from the Rishbaland tiger, come this way! Another password! Huh? Oh, that voice came from behind the building on the right!
A dói? Eu conheço a voz da dói. Olha
Here, over here. You can stop running now.
a dói. Eu tenho ela.
So you were the one who was calling out to us just now. But, are we definitely gonna be safe here?
A dói.
These two good customers wish to buy some hara fruit, Miss Dory. And if there's nothing else, I'll just excuse myself.
Oh, very good. Thank you.
Huh? Wait, you're Dory? Paimon sure thought you'd look a whole lot scarier.
Hey, what are you trying to say, Princess Pea-Brain? I can be scary enough when I need to be, believe you me. If you don't watch what you say, then you can forget about doing any business. But it seems you two have actually done pretty well so far. Not only did you manage to find the informant, your reactions were also pretty sharp. You don't really look like criminals or anything, but I bet my Mora that you've been involved in some shady dealings, haven't you?
Paimon's not sure if that's supposed to be a compliment, but we'll take it.
I can't risk doing business with people who start huffing and puffing after just a few paces, no matter how much Mora they might have. Not only will they get caught by the Matra, but they'll also get us into trouble. As decent folks trying to run an honest business, we don't need any of that. Wouldn't you agree? So that's why I prefer to have customers like you. It's your first time here, but don't worry, I won't ask too many questions. Even if you wish to buy enough knowledge capsules to decorate your house with, please, knock yourself out. As long as you have lots of round, shiny Mora, then we're all good. Ah, yes! Of course, of course! Go ahead. Help yourselves. Voila! Wow! She has a trove of canned knowledge. Whew. She'd probably be in serious trouble if the Matra caught her with all this. What kind of products do you seek, my dear customers? Don't worry, I'm not interested in your reasons for buying. I can, however, offer some suggestions. Take this one, for example. An analysis of the sociological ideology and dialectics of the Hilichurls. Only 3 people in all of Teyvat have ever studied it, making it extremely rare. It's on sale now for 350,000 mora. Who would want to be an expert in that topic? Or how about the architectural styles and construction methods of Teyvat in the early Archon War period? With this one, you can become an expert in historic architecture preservation and find an excellent, well-paying job in nearly any nation. Ooh, now this sounds like it could be useful. 2 million mora, and it's yours. No discounts. Whoa! That's a lot of mora! Of course, you are free to pick whatever your heart's desire. The contents and price of each knowledge capsule are indicated in small text on the body of each one, down at the bottom. Alright, let's try the method that Al-Haytham mentioned. You've really got a good head on your shoulders, and quite the eye for quality. We'll take these, please and thank you. My oh my, you are blessed with a taste for both the exquisite and the extravagant. Customers like you are a rare breed. 1 in 100. No, 1 in 1,000 even. Listen, I have a special offer for you two. If you spend just 100,000 more and more, you can pick any knowledge capsule of your choice up to a value of 1 million mora. Say what now? Hey, did you hear that? Spend another 100K and we get a capsule worth a whole million! But all the canned knowledge we just bought is easily worth 500,000 mora. If we spend just a little more, we can get something worth 1 million mora. Isn't that a fantastic deal? Think about it. We've gone to all this trouble to get this canned knowledge. And so far, everything we bought belongs to Al-Haytham. Aren't you even the least bit curious about how this whole canned knowledge thing works? We're talking instant knowledge here. Don't you want to try it yourself? Come on, come on! We still have around 100,000 of Al-Haytham's mora left. So let's put it to good use by finding something useful for you. Ahem. You've got a deal, Dory. We'd like to spend an extra 100,000 mora. Excellent. Then please, select from this fine collection of canned knowledge over here. Hold on a second. Paimon thought we could choose whatever we wanted. Why can't we choose the ones from over there? Oh, but my dear customer, the knowledge capsules over here are worth 1 million mora each. I'm sure discerning customers like yourselves will be able to find something to your liking. Please, take your time. Oh, Paimon has a bad feeling about this. Let's use Elemental Sight again to check these. So, what did you see? So, they're all worth about the same amount?
Anyway, the mora's already been spent, so let's at least try to find something useful. Let Paimon take a look here. An introduction to traditional Sumeru brewing techniques, the art of growing spices, an overview of ancient runes. Oh, how about this one? Sword Fighting Techniques 8. Not sure we'd ever find volumes 1 through 7, but at least this knowledge should be useful, right? Let's go with this one. Dory, we'll take this one.
All right, very good. I'm expecting some new goods in the next couple days, so be sure to check back again soon. Whether it's canned knowledge or anything else you need, bring your Mora to Dory and doors will open.
Our dealings with Dory went smoothly enough. Let's head to Wakala Funduk and meet up with Alhaitham. Hopefully now he'll finally tell us about what the Academia lost.
I'll find you your perfect color.
Cada cheio nessa daí. Bom, eu vou aproveitar esse ponto do sumiu. Ganhei. Filhinha mais fofinha. E aí, dói. Tô enrolando pra cacete, velho. Calma aí, com licença, doido. Dote a fofinha das minhas. Pra guardar de... Ah, fiz ficou bem. Pronto. Onde que é agora? É ali perto. Tchauzinho, tchauzinho, minha bebezinha. Vou ver ela depois. Oxe, que pega isso, um elevador? Ai, ai, ai. Não gostei. Você é louco, velho. Vem, sai daqui. Oxi. Elevador esquisito.
These cursed scholars have ruined all of my precious ancient books.
Outro já não gosta dos nerds, velho. Só acho chato, né? Que eles só pensam em estudar, velho. Uau. Oi. Oi, gatinha. Pode dar um cheio em ti, posso? Deixa eu dar um cheio em ti. Ai, ai, ai. Não.
Dodge this!
Não, velho, eu errei o botão.
Ha! You two made it. And from the looks on your faces, you were successful.
Whoa. There's so many people from the Academia here. Why would you pick this place as our meetup spot?
Well, Wakela Funduk is under the Academia's control, so naturally the Academia has people working here. I came to Port Ormos under the pretense of conducting official business.
You're a pretty daring guy.
Relax. No one here is interested in anything we say, and the Matcha won't come here. Okay, now, tell me how your encounter with Dory went.
Okay, we did what you asked. So, can you tell us about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost now?
Before that, I have to ask, why are you two so intent on tracking it down? You don't have to answer, of course.
Yeah, he just wants to meet the God of Wisdom and ask her about something important. We've been in Sumeru for a while now, but we still haven't found a way. When we heard that the Academia had lost something that might be related to the gods, we came here in case it turned out to be our lucky break.
In that case, you're on the right track. A short while ago, the Academia lost a knowledge capsule in the desert. It's supposedly a divine knowledge capsule. Use it, and you'll gain the wisdom of the gods.
Wow, there's really such a thing as that? Hey, if we find it, do you think we could learn how to meet the Dendro Archon? Ooh, or how to find your sister?
I highly doubt it has any mystical properties, but it does indeed exist. And it's right here, in Port Ormos.
So, where exactly?
That's what we need to find out next. I won't deny that. I am investigating because I'm curious as to what the divine knowledge capsule truly is. As you know, the Eremites in Port Ormos also have their eyes on it. It is an extremely precious item. The knowledge contained within may bring great power or wealth to whoever has it in their possession. Several brigades have been vying for ownership of it as of late, but there is still no victor. My personal finances and connections cannot compete with those of the Eremites. After attempting various methods, I finally managed to reach a tentative agreement with several brigades. I agreed to forego ownership of the divine knowledge capsule in exchange for the opportunity to study it. After all, there's no harm in understanding what it is. However, there are those who are less amenable to negotiation, such as those from Ain al-Ahmar.
They adamantly believe that the divine knowledge capsule contains King Deshret's power, and that he will return to this world when they obtain it. They refuse to let anyone from the Academia tarnish their deity's soul.
So you kept hounding them because they refused to cooperate with you?
Yes. Ain al-Ahmar isn't exactly wealthy, but its members are determined to get that capsule by any means necessary. To that end, they've resorted to many methods more foul than fair in order to amass sufficient funds. So, I've been sabotaging their business to force them into negotiating with me. The divine knowledge capsule should be up for a secret auction within the next few days. Each brigade will place their own bid, and the prize will be covertly given to the winner. To ensure the capsule's security and to evade the Matra's notice, the winning brigade will not publicly disclose their victory. Unless I know whose hands the divine knowledge capsule ends up in, my agreements with them will fall through. Dory is the most reliable source of information, but that avenue was previously closed to me. With you on board now, the situation is different.
In other words, you wanted us to befriend Dory so you could find out where the divine knowledge capsule is.
Yes, you can say that. But this arrangement harms none of us. The day after tomorrow, go back to Dory and try to purchase information on the divine knowledge capsule's whereabouts. If she has no information, wait 2 days and approach her again. If I get the opportunity to study the divine knowledge capsule, I will relay my findings to you. Will that suffice as compensation?
Okay, okay. Sim, sim.
Okay, then we'll meet up in 2 days.
Alhaitham, before you go, we actually bought a knowledge capsule for ourselves, but we're not sure how to use it.
You two want to try using a knowledge capsule? Sure, I can teach you. Doing so right under the Academia's nose is a bit problematic, though. What do you say we head to the outskirts of town?
So why am I
I constantly being
Oh. Push. Ir pra natureza também, eu vou. Mas cadê? É ali. Caralho, viu? Não dá pra ir com teletransporte aí, tem que ser a pé. Tá ok, como é que eu vou chegar lá? Olha a musiquinha. Essa música eu já ouvi no outro vez, mó legal. Olha, é mesmo que eu tô tocando. Ah, o então tá. É ali. Ah, precisa de barco. Ô, musiquinha boa! É, devia ter outro assim, mas não chegar a bloquear, né? Beleza, beleza. Tá bem. Nossa, eu tô empolgado com isso aí. Esse lugar pra mim é muito bom. Pra quem duvida, eu tô você bem doce igual do leve. Tô igual dela.
Alright, this place works. Show me the capsule you purchased.
Here.
Sword Fighting Techniques 8. Huh. A combat class knowledge capsule. This class is something of a rare find these days, since most have been taken by the Eremites to augment their battle capabilities.
Really? Ah, yeah, what a great buy!
If you want to determine the efficacy of this capsule, I can evaluate your combat ability. However, effects will likely be minimal if you already possess a high amount of strength. We can conduct a controlled experiment where you fight 2 battles, one before using this knowledge capsule and one after. While you fight, we can use an Akasha terminal to monitor your various physical parameters. There may be variances in your physical strength between the 2 tests, as well as a disparity in your opponent's abilities. But don't worry, I'll run statistical analyses afterward to mitigate any confounding effects.
Wow! Oh, Hatham! You must have been one of those guys at the academia who got top grades on everything. Paimon's curious about something, though. You definitely weren't one of those students who needed canned knowledge to graduate from the academia, right? So, why are you risking getting caught by the mantra for this capsule?
When you are unable to understand a researcher's actions, most cases can be attributed to curiosity. This is but one theory.
Sounds like you're trying to avoid the question.
All right, let's begin the test. Just fight as you normally do.
Ainda com ele tá certo. Tá, fica aqui, não sai não, hein? Andar com ele é chato pra cacete. Ai, louca. Que chato. Já fui lá, o seu chat.
All right. I'll link your Akasha terminal to record data. The next step is to use this knowledge capsule. Hold it in your hand. I'll help you establish a connection with it so you can activate its power.
Esse vai ser chat. Esse vai ser chat. É. É conhecimento, é. E não dá pra fugir da mensagem, tem que fazer. Bom, deixa eu fazer isso aqui. Que conhecimento é? Ah, aqui, usar o conhecimento. Bom, tudo bem? Fala isso, não sabe isso, né?
Hey, how are you feeling? You mean that it worked?
All right. Time for round 2. Fight with the same composure as before.
Ah, quer que eu lute de novo? Não, velho. Logo não pega fogo, tá vendo? Ai, cara, chato da porra. Tá, falei.
Now, I'll start recording data again.
Oh, hey, Thumb. How's it going?
Well, the knowledge capsule you purchased did improve his combat capability. During the second fight, his overall fighting performance increased by 0.073%.
Wait, how much? Dory's such a jerk! She totally scammed us! 1 million Mora? This thing isn't worth a tenth of that amount!
Of course, this could be because he is so powerful that the capsule's contents were unable to produce a substantial increase. At the very least, this test allowed me to gain more insight into you two. Our deal seems increasingly worth my investment. I'm heading back to Ikela Funduk. I await your response in 2 days' time. This is Mora for when you ask Dory for information. Pay her as much as she requests.
Eu vou ver as meluzinhas, hoje eu vejo. E o teto? Espero pega nenhuma. Se você adora mesmo, então. Por a caixinha de som tá ótima. E a internet também tá ótima. Creu, uia. Bem raposa pra mim.
When you're high up, everyone can hear your voice.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Essa aí fica em todo canto, essa menina. Aqui, ó.
Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
Valeu. Isso é bem útil. Não, não vou na casa do gato, eu vou primeiro ver as meluzinhas. Mas antes. Uau. Tentar, não é? Tentar. Quero ganhar uma dessas três aqui. Posso? Será que eu ganho? Vamos ver. Ganhei algo bem inútil. Ok. Meluzinhas. Vai ver. Faz tempo, né? Faz tempo. Vamos pra Fontaine. Aqui. Para meluzinhas. E depois vamos no teto. Na frente do teto. Não vou entrar no teto porque vai demorar muito. As meluzinhas. Vai ter já boa internet, né? Nossa, tava impossível jogar esse jogo, agora eu tô jogando de boa. Que até a internet móvel tava ruim. Tanto que eu tinha largado esse jogo. Pô, como é que a internet tá boa ou tá ruim? Ah, móvel eu não uso mais porque é pior ainda, não adianta. Tipo, se não dá pra jogar esse jogo, não dá. Eu vou jogando esse jogo até o dia que der. Até o dia que der mesmo. Ficar no celular é outro motivo, né? A internet é ruim, ficava sem espaço pro celular.
How have they not delivered the material yet?
Oi, minha melosinha fofinha. Saudades? É, filha fofinha. Ó. Fofinha essa melosinha. Dá um beijinho. Né? Bom, eu queria perguntar. Oh, minha bendinha, essa melosinha.
How have they not delivered the material yet? I need to do my best today and help solve everyone's troubles.
Que susto, menino. As melosinhas fofinhas. Olha. Tá caindo, né?
I present to you my newest dish! Finally a day off. Time for me to get some well-earned rest.
Oi, Melusine fofinha. Vai ser a surpresa, Melusine. Ó, eu tô olhando pra cá. Eu quero uma delas. Quer dar um cheiro, né?
I present to you my
Oi, minha bebezinha. As anteninhas. Rapidinho, hein?
Hi, would you be willing to participate in an interview? Finally a day off. Time for me to get some well-earned rest.
Mas não é, não é. Oi, minha bebezinha. Já quer me dar a mão? Dá a mão aí. Vou dar a mão, pera. Não dá, não.
Hi, would you be willing to participate in an interview? My newest dish.
Ah, estão gritando essas melodias. Ah, se empolgam tudo. Oi. Ah, tô fofinho.
Only I had something more trendy. I can't spend another second in this village.
Ô, coelhinha mais fofinha. Eu quero pegar essa sua, não tá carregando. Oi, minha flor.
I can't spend another second in this village. If only I had something more trendy.
Melusine tão fofinho.
Would you be willing to participate in an interview?
Já, meu bebê. Eu gosto de ver todas as melusines. Oi, minha bebezinha. Carinha de bebê.
Today's a good day to train hard.
Melusine com carinha de bebê. Oi, minha pequena. Ela também tem anteninha. Nossa, eu quero dar uma beça.
Hi, would you be willing to participate in an interview?
Melusine fofinha. Pra ver a outra, aquela pescando. Chama que fica. Deu pra mergulhar? Não. E aí, minha bebezinha?
I need to learn some fancier fishing techniques.
Oi, minha bebezinha. Minha vai dar um cheiro, né? Oi, coisinha linda essa menina, essa melusine fofinha. A cachoeira.
Learn some fancier fishing techniques.
Dá um calor em vez, eu vou nadar aqui. Dá um calor da bexiga. Na cachoeira. Calor em vez, olha a cachoeira, bem de baixo aqui, ó, bem de baixo, que vai ver ali, ó. Bem de baixo da cachoeira. Tá pancada na água. Vai ver, hein? Depois nem pega. Não tá vendo. Quando eu já pra ele, depois ele fica bravo comigo. puxou pelo ele, foi, né? Tá, agora vamos criação. 10h20, Dani, vai dar tempo, sim. Aqui, ó, no teatro. Ópera Epiclese. Vai dar tempo, assim, numa boa. Cadê a música? Cadê essa? Oi, meu bebê.
I wonder where humans come from.
Oi, meu bebezinho. Me foi, né? Meu bebezinho. Oi, meu bebezinho. Oxi. Vai lá. Pegar. Pegadinha pra ver.
I prefer magic personally.
Vai ter coisa no teatro aí, apresentação. Ópera Epiclese. Beleza. Oi, minha bebê. Minha bebê.
Lady Verena hasn't changed one bit.
Olha, peluzinho. Tá, gravou na cara do gato. Ele. Até no domingo eu fico sem tempo, tipo, jogando isso a tarde toda. Espero que a internet esteja boa, hein? Até no domingo jogando a tarde toda eu fico sem tempo. Não, mas vou pagar esses passeios, né? E tudo mais. Se eu ficar em casa no domingo, eu vou gravar esse jogo e direto pelas missões, hein? A minha tem mais. Tem que mostrar tudo na margem, tipo. Eu gostava de jogar à tarde, tipo, eu acabava nem mostrando, né, as missões. Eu tenho que mostrar todas as missões, né, a Keking, minha princesinha. Deixa eu dar um close nela. Oi? Eu amo essa garota também, muito. E vou sempre amar. Nem fora de chegar a personagem nova, e se der pra dar rolê com ela. Eu gosto mais da Keking, viu? Que é isso? Vou convidar ela. Vai, velho. Vou convidar algumas a mais, velho.
Relaxing after work is actually pretty nice.
Eu quero te ver. Convidar depois convidar as pequenas. Oi, minha bebezinha. Nossa, velho, comi até casa com ela. Ok, Keking. Minha princesinha. É, o chato dela é que ela só faz o que ela faz. Mas tá bom. Eu amo essa menina, velho. Amo demais. Pra amar é pouco, né? Só ia entrar com ela. Já tá olhando pra cá. Não, e tá fazendo animações com ela, nada a ver. Buckley, depois é a Lua.
Okay, I'm gonna use this one.
Tá, só quero te ver. Eu consegui fugir da missão a tempo, viu? E aí, minha bebezinha? É a Clee. Depois eu vou ver as lojas. A Clee. Eu sou. Ah, porque dá um cheio não que não é pedra. Oi, minha bebezinha. Minha bebezinha. Tá olhando pra mim. E deve fazer assim, ó. Tipo, dá pra dar um zoom mais forte. Aqui. Caos que a loja ataca a bola toda, né, hoje. Viu essa depois dessa. A Dog que eu acabei de ver hoje.
Sure, game on! Lord Sangamabe is coming out to play.
Ele é louco, velho. 10h30, beleza. Taca a bola toda. Ataca a bola toda. Oi. É doido. Ataca a bola toda. Oi, minha bebezinha. Tá doido. Tá doido isso meio. Tá pra esquerda, né? Então já falou que a loja assim aí. Ah, mas parece a bebezinha fofinha. Ela é madame. Parece a bebezinha fofinha. Quem tá sendo mesmo? Eu só vi ela de pertinho daí. É a bebezinha. Oh, minha bebezinha fofinha. Eu me acabo de rir com ela. Olha os anéis dela. Vai ficar invisível, não fica não. Vergonha. Me acabo de rir, meu gato. Tchau, minha bebê. Mais um. O PC tá esquentando, fritando por causa desse jogo aí. Agora essa aqui. Eu já ganhei dela 2 vezes. Só que eu ganho.
Sure. Let's find out who's better at this game.
Essa vai dela que eu vou ouvir muito, né? Em breve. Mas em breve eu vou escutar a voz dela. Ela vai deitar. É a elfa. Essa elfa parece com a outra lá, que esqueci o nome. A Fierine. É, parece um pouquinho. Olha, esse pezinho de anjo. É, ela é muito mais do que um anjo, mas Deus, né? É tão fofinho. Mas Ei. Oh. Ah, vou ver ela muito. Tava pedindo pra ele, sei lá. Calma aí, mesmo. Florzinha. quero muito uma alfa desse. Trazer meu bebê. É. Alfa, trazer meu. Eita, que você já me viu. Ela vai perceber que eu botei chifre, né? O rapidinho vai deitar. Vem aqui. O rapidinho vai deitar. E já liga esse é.
Would you care to sit down and join me for some tea?
É, deve ter.
Só você não tem claros. Você é 10?
Aham.
Tá? Então 8 horas pra
Tá bem. É, já ligo já. Minha gata vem, você aqui, quer ver? Vem cá, vem. Ah, fugiu, ela foi. Deixa eu comprar uma coisinha. Rapidinho pra deitar. Isso aqui é pra melhorar os personagens. O que tu quer, meu filho? Ela sai correndo, minha gata. Ela sabe que eu pego ela.
If you ever have any questions about the realm within, you may ask me.
E quando for deitar, ela não vai querer sair não, minha gata. Vamos rapidinho pra deitar. Deve ser ligeiro, minha gata. Ela sabe que eu pego ela no colo. A Kali já vi várias vezes. Poxa. Isso foi pra mim. Você rapidinho vai dormir. Ainda. Já que eu dei pra dar um treino. Ó, tá bebendo água da Dela, essa doida. A minha gata. Essa minha gata é minha doida. Tá com sede, tá bebendo água da Dela. Aqui, vem cá. Sai correndo, ela não quer colar. Vem cá, vem. Tá vindo? Aqui, vem. Vem, tá desconfiando. Aqui, vem, colinha, vem. Quer colinha aqui, ó? Ah, não quer? Colinha, vem. Ai, ai. Não, eu achei que ele ia fazer isso aqui, quer ver? Rapidinho pra deitar. Ling é tão... Ela tá suadinha. É o gado. Não, e pra ela gostar de fazer assim, quer ver? Fica aí normal. Finge que eu não tô aqui. Pronto, passou, se liga. Você vai funcionar? Agora sentar, agora sentar. Não, não é aqui não, é aqui. É, não funcionou muito igual dentro de casa. Tá bom. É porque dá uns banquinhos lá dentro de casa que ela fica bem pertinho de lado assim. Daí pensa que ela vai sentar no meu colo. Venha pra cá. É isso. Deixa eu ver se é sentar. Não. Tchau, menina. Vai não ficar de nada. Vamos rapidinho pra ele. Dá minha bebê. Esse aqui. Rapidinho, tem um peça. Aveio. P. Vou tomar um chazinho com a Ilma. Eu já cheguei falando pra ela, sabe? Eu sabia que ela ia vir. É, aquele vai vir em breve. Eu vi tudo pronto pra ela. Fica aqui que eu já deixei pronto. Quanto vale o quê? A câmera dela. A caixinha. A câmera e a caixinha, se ela pega isso aí. Eu não choro. Bem. Fiz gatinha primeiro. Ela tá retinho. Aí fica mais fácil, né? Mexe. A carinha dela, bicho. Carinha mais fofa, né? Deixa eu dar um cheiro. É tão fofinho esse menino. Eu nem acreditei que eu ganhei ela, gente. Eu nem acreditei que eu ganhei ela. E é mais fofinha essa menina. Ele é fofinho. Ah, sim, eu quero sim. Vou ver cantando lá pra ele tomar uma série. Que ele é fofinho também. Achei essa noite. Tchau, minha bebezinha. É fofinho, né? Tão fofinho esse menino. Hoje deu um cheiro, né? Tá quente. Chega de abrir. Eu pedi pra ele deitar, velho. Tô perdendo ela toda noite. Toda noite eu tô perdendo ela. Ah, por causa desse jogo, hein? Agora as missões, né? Resolvi fazer as missões. Bom, essa menina já apareceu na missão, lembra? De nós vamos. Agora já acabou as missões lá. Ó, veio pra cá. Vai ficar bem coladinho aqui. Uau! Quase tá no meu colo, velho. Fica normal, fica normal. É isso. Botar no meu colo. Ó, ainda fez outra vez. Não, foi assim melhor ainda. Nossa, velho. Bolsonaro foi doido, velho. Foi assim, ó. Senta aqui, filho. Eita porra, velho. Senta aqui, filha. Não, eu gosto dela é isso aqui, ó. Não dá pra ver com a câmera. Senta aí, filha. Senta aí, minha lolitinha. Que vier pra ver? É isso. E dá pra me sentar por quê? Ah. Caraca, bem pertinho, né? Yeah. Tchau, minha bebezinha fofinha. Vou dar um cheiro nela. Agora dói. Dói? Ah, tá me chamando já. Alô, lindo. Ah, daí. Tchau, tchau, Dói. Tchau, minha bebezinha. Ah, quer ver a série de novo da forma correta agora. Tipo, ela de frente pra mim. Deitar, velho, cedo. Né, saiu. E a lolizinha. É delicinha. E bem pertinho, né? Deitar, velho. Olha lá dentro, ver lá com a câmera. Muito perto, ela até some. Ela saiu. Deixa ele tentar. Não dá não. Eita, velho. Saiu. Eu ia falar Zóia. Ela também é pequenininha, sabe, né? Ah, boa companhia essa. Deixa eu ver uma coisa. Olha. É agora que eu vou fazer isso. É claro que os fãs desse jogo não vão gostar muito, né? Mas eles gostam da Paimon. Mas só se liga. Ah, eu vou tirar essa foto, dane-se. Como é que tira a foto? Pronto.
Seems all the other knights already have their hands full.
Tava louco pra fazer isso e fez. É claro que os fãs da Paimon não vão gostar não. Lá eu não gosto dela. Eu prefiro essa aqui. Tá, agora eu vou dormir. Nossa, velho. Só o potinho. Só. É a garrafinha pra encher. Foi nada, meu. Tentarei ter sido. Esse jogo demora um pouco. Nossa, os fãs da mina não vão gostar nada de. Os fãs dessa aqui não vão gostar nada de mim. Melhor acompanhar uma alva.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Dormir, velho, dormir. Como que é? É aquele. Não, mas peraí, isso é o vídeo. Dizendo